Hi friends, good morning. How are you? In the last class, I explained the letter success and you have to be ready for the exam. Then today we can start the new lesson, chemical bonding. Then what do you mean by this chemical bonding? From the word itself, you can understand there is a bond between two or more atoms. For what purpose they make a bond? In order to attain stability. What do you mean by this stability? That is octet configuration. Attain octet configuration. That means outermost shell is having 8 electrons in the shell. Is it clear or not? Then what do you mean by this electronic configuration? What is electronic configuration? So it is the arrangement of electrons in various shells and subshells are called electronic configuration. You have learned already the number of shells, subshells and number of electrons can accommodate in each shell and subshell. Do you remember that one? K shell can accommodate maximum 2 electrons, L can accommodate 8, M can accommodate 18, N can accommodate 32. You have learned. Then subshell S, P, D and F. You have learned. Now we can see the 1 to 20 elements electronic configuration. How can we write? Is it clear? Okay. Listen here. See, these are the main shells K, L, M and N. Then subshells are S. Then L shell can have two subshells S and P. Then M shell has three subshells S, P and D. N shell has four subshells S, P, D and F. Maximum electrons can accommodate in each shell and subshells are also given. See this one, K shell has only one subshell and it can accommodate maximum 2 electrons. Then the second shell is L shell. L shell has two subshells S and P. S can accommodate maximum 2 and P can accommodate maximum 8. Then M shell has three subshells S, P and D. Then the number of electrons can accommodate S2, P8, D10. And N shell, it is the main shell, has four subshells S, P, D and F. So the number of electrons S can accommodate maximum 2, P8, D10, F14. So this is the main shells and subshells and the number of electrons can accommodate in each shell and subshell. This column fully you have to be thorough with it. Then only you are able to write the electronic configuration. Is it clear or not? Then this one you have to learn. S can accommodate always 2, P can accommodate 8, D can accommodate 10 and F can accommodate maximum 14 electrons. This is the way by which we can accommodate electrons. So now we can see the electronic configuration. The first 10 elements are hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. See, now we can see the electronic configuration. Hydrogen has only one electron, so it is accommodated in the K shell. Then helium has 2 electrons, it is also accommodated in the first shell. Then lithium has 3 electrons, 2 in the K shell and 1 in the L shell. Then beryllium has 4 electrons, 2 in the K shell and 2 in the L shell. Then boron has 5 electrons, so 2 in the K shell and 3 in the L shell. Then carbon has 2 electrons in the K shell and 4 electrons in the L shell. Then nitrogen has 2, 5, oxygen has 2, 6, fluorine has 2, 7, neon has 2, 8. That means 8 electrons can accommodate in L shell. You have already seen. So K shell can accommodate maximum 2 and L shell can accommodate maximum 8. So first 2 shells are over by these first 10 elements. Is it clear or not? I will tell you once again. Hydrogen atom has only 1 electron. Helium has 2 electrons. K shell is over. Then lithium has 3 electrons. The third electron is going to the L shell. Then beryllium, the third electron and fourth electron are there in the L shell. Like that, the neon has 8 electronic configuration. That means 2 electrons in the K shell and 8 electrons in the L shell. So both the shells are completely filled. So K shell can accommodate maximum 2, L shell can accommodate maximum 8. This is the way to write the first 10 elements. I will give you in the notebooks the electronic configuration. Now we can see the sodium. K shell, L shell and M shell are there. K can accommodate 2, L can accommodate 8, then 11 electrons are there. The 11th electron is there in the M shell. Then for Mg, magnesium 282, then aluminium 283, silicon 284, phosphorus 285, sulfur 286, chlorine 287 and argon 288. So the third shell is also over. Is it clear or not? So third shell, M shell can accommodate maximum 8 electrons. So that shell is completely filled. This is according to the electronic configuration of up to argon. Is it clear or not? Then I will give you this one in the notebook. According to the number of electrons increasing, the number of subshells and shells are also increasing here. That is, M shell can accommodate maximum 8 electrons. Is it clear? Okay, thank you.